Your life changes when you don't have no apartment. When you lose your room, you want to get out, but you can't. You're just stuck. You can't move nowhere. Where are you going to go? You look for running water. When was the last time you thought, man, I need to make sure I'm by running water? Hunt, never, because you don't think that when you have a house. And I'm tired. I want to go home, but I got no home to go to.
For so many of the homeless that we serve, Yakima Neighborhood Health Services is the last stop.
You know, we're there to do an important role in the community. We fill a space, a very needed space. If our people didn't have a place to go, I don't know where they would go. They get health care and they're treated respectfully. They're treated with dignity. You know, health and housing is what we do, and we do it well.
Well, I got out of the penitentiary onto the street. No friends, no nothing anymore. I can't read or write. I can't work because of my back and my health right now. I went over to the depot, and they're the ones that helped me get this home. I didn't think I'd have a home. I thought I'd be living on the street. I thank all of you that's helped me. I really do, and I really appreciate it. And thank you for being my friend.
And for those who believe, well, if they want to be housed, then they're going to have to get sober, they're going to have to get clean. Housing first. First we house them, then we start working on their problems.
I'll come see you. Don't you worry now.
Housing First is an evidence-based practice that proves that if you put a roof over people's heads first and then start addressing their mental health issues, their substance use issues, then you will start addressing those problems. And that's what we've been doing the last several years.
We'll walk through the house first. Light switch.
Every study that's been done, you can see it costs about $11,000, $12,000 to put them in supportive housing. To leave them out on the streets, the cost is anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 per person. Just emergency rooms at the hospital cost is just astronomical. And if you can get them into supportive housing, all of those costs seem to disappear or become much less.
It's a fraction of the cost, and that's been proven in large cities and small cities over and over again.
Wow, that's spacious.
Their drinking reduces, the health gets better, the behavioral health gets better, everything gets better in housing.
I'm tired of being on the streets. It'd be great for me, man. And four walls would be great for me. I wouldn't even care about a bed. I'd sleep on the floor.
We've seen individuals that have been homeless so long that once we put them into housing, they don't know what to do.
I'm going to meet with you once a week, and every Tuesday we have inspections.
The backbone of our Housing First effort are our case managers. Our case managers are in and out of the houses on a weekly basis, teaching the basic fundamentals of daily living.
Housing, shelter, food, education, you know, do they have legal barriers or issues? I mean, it's not just case management saying, hey, how's your day going, and then going on.
And what I would suggest,
we handhold them until they don't need us anymore.
So that when you're done with your showers.
There's a perception that the numbers are going up in our homeless community, and we don't see that.
This is Darlene, Neighborhood Health. Are you home? Hello? Yakima Neighborhood Health Services. This is pretty much a ghost town now.
We, as a city and a county, really ran the homeless people out from the edge of the riverbanks. So all of a sudden they're becoming visible because there's no real place to hide.
When we started making it illegal for them to camp along those areas, then they were forced to move up into town. And so at that point, they became much more visible, obviously. But the numbers certainly have not gone up. In fact, they've gone down over the years.
I think what most people don't realize is the number of homeless people in the last 10 years have dropped in half.
Why do I want to be successful?
If anything, we're now dealing with the chronically homeless. We've done a good job working with prevention. We've done a good job keeping people that were at risk of becoming homeless stay housed.
You're his case manager.
One of our programs is homeless prevention, and we have many stories that we could tell about how that early intervention and helping them prevent homelessness or helping them stop from being evicted has truly saved their lives.
If you got a place to go home, everybody else wants to go home, then you got something. You got a base, you got a rock where you can put your head at night and you can straighten out your situation.
We're surrounded by people who have served our country, people who have just fallen on misfortune. This is where they grew up, they went to school, and this is where most of their life tragedy happened that put them into the situation they're in today.
I'll get you on the list, and then we'll put you on the schedule.
It's pretty scary out on the street, and it can be a pretty violent place.
I don't think you can put it into words, really. It's miserable out there.
I live it every day. I see it. And there's a lot of heartache. It ain't necessary.
No more crying misery.
What would be a call to action? Let my coworkers do their work. Come to us and tell us what we can do better, what's going on in front of your business. I guarantee you, my coworkers will be out there and we can intervene. Being angry doesn't work. Just come and tell us.